This is Russ. Yeah, I'm back in the car again. What time is it? 5:32 p.m. 37 degrees outside. Yeah. Late day run. Hey, if I look all red, it's because the car in front of me has its tail lights on, and that lights me up red, for those who haven't seen it before. So you might be wondering how I'm doing since all the medical issues have come up again. Yeah, the most recent video I mentioned that I had some issues with the kidney stone again. Yeah, well, here's the thing with the kidney stone. It happened on like a Friday and a Saturday. Then on Sunday, everything seemed fine. Then it happened again on Monday. More intense on Monday, yeah. Pretty bloody looking on Monday. Yeah, here it is on Tuesday. I'm recording this, and everything is fine again. So let me tell you a little bit about all this. Last year, I think it was about a year ago, or something like that, I had an issue with the kidney stone, and I went to the doctor's office, and they did a CT scan. And I have the images on a CD. And you can see where the problem was from the first time. And then after it had passed through, they did another CT scan, and they could see the images where the bigger mass is gone, and then you can still see a couple of small ones hanging in there. Now, they said that it wasn't in the path that would cause any issue for me, at least at that time. But now, I think those were the ones that probably moved into position, and then they worked their way out. Yeah. So the first one, which happened on Friday and Saturday, the blood that was coming out was minimal. I guess you could see it, but it wasn't like Mondays. Mondays looked like a crime scene, man. It was pretty dark red. Yeah. So I'm guessing the Monday one probably was a bigger one, and it just worked its way out. Now, am I all done with it? I don't think so. I think there's still a couple more in there. Yeah, because we noticed a number of them in there, but they were very small. And they said that, it's small, that it wasn't in position. But we may be going through this again sooner or later. So you got to be careful with the salt intake and whatever else causes potential for kidney stones. So, yeah, and I'm trying to get over this cold that I had too. You can hear it in my voice. It's not the greatest. I had a little bit of body aches, but only for like a day, and then I seem to be fine. But I am blowing my nose every now and then. I am coughing every now and then. So it's whatever I have, it is there. It's just not as powerful as some other people who've had, some type of cold or something. I can't seem to get away from. I can't seem to get away from getting some type of sickness during the winter months. Yeah, it's like every year something comes up. So it's not surprising, I guess, for me, 'cause I usually get something. I did get a flu shot this year, but as we know, the flu shots that initially gave it to people was not the right flu shot for the variant that had come in. I don't think I have the flu. Otherwise, it'd be even worse. I think it's just a cold. Yeah. So anyway, so I'm trying to get over that one. So on Sunday, I think that's where I caught it. The thing is, as you know, I usually don't like getting in the car with my... excuse me. Hold on. Coke Zero. I don't usually like getting in the car with my jacket on. So usually I'll just be wearing a sweater or a sweatshirt or something while I'm driving. And then on Sunday, I ran into the church without putting the jacket on and left the church without putting the jacket on either. So, I mean, there's a distance, a little bit of distance from where I park and where the front entrance of the church is. So, Mrs. Wright was saying, well, you probably caught it because you're not wearing your jacket, but that's possible. I don't know. And then on Sunday, one of our viewers had picked up a Himiway bike from me. So anyway, it was cold out there for that too. I think it was like 20 degrees when we did that. But I had my jacket on, but still, it's 20 degrees, right? So I think the combination of those two things together kind of got me. And so, yeah, I had a little bit of the chills on Sunday. Then it went away by Monday. So I don't know what to think. But I can still hear it in my voice, and you're blowing your nose and all that kind of stuff. But the body aches seem to have gone away. So I don't know. Who knows? Let me know in the comments. Do you guys catch something every winter? I seem to be able to catch something every winter. Something's going to happen to me every winter. It's just a matter of when it happens. Well, I mean, there are people like that who get sick all the time. I seem to be one of them. So, wow, a lot of traffic, man. If you hear anything sliding around, I put a box of Kleenex on the floor on the passenger side. It's sliding back and forth. That was a mistake. Probably should have left it on the chair. Sliding back and forth every time I hit the brakes. So, what else is happening? In the world of e-bikes, nothing. I finished my reviews of the bikes that came in. I'm just waiting for the release times for you guys to see it. But, yeah. The other product I mentioned in another video that something else is coming in as well. My guess it's a rear rack for the other bike. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Because I think it's coming from the same companies. Yeah, the same company that sent me the bikes. I think this is the rear rack that's coming in. I got a rear rack and a fender on one of the other bikes, but again, same company, but different models that are coming out. So I'm thinking that this is just the rear rack for the other bike. The other bike has fenders. Yeah, it includes the fenders, but the first one does not include the fenders, does not include the rear rack. So, but anytime those type of things happen, as long as the video hasn't come out yet, I have to re-edit the video again because of that. Because then I want to include it, right? I want to put it on there and at least take a photo of it. I think that's what I'll end up doing, is I'll take a photo of it and inserting the photo in the video so you can see it. At least. I mean, if it's coming in, you want to show what it looks like when you get the rear rack. Yeah, I don't know why companies do that. They don't include it. Just include it. Include it and charge us for it. We're gonna want it anyway. I can't see anyone not wanting something like a rear rack, because at least you have something you can carry things on, right? But no, it's an option. So, I mean, I could see some people won't want a front basket, right? But a rear rack doesn't get in anybody's way, And many bikes have them anyway, so why not, right? Whatever. I don't make those decisions. I have had inquiries for some of the other bikes that might be coming along from various companies. People have asked me, hey, have you heard anything from this company? Have you heard anything from that company? These are emails that come in sometimes, right? Yeah, I haven't heard anything. Okay. If they want to let you know, they let you know, but I haven't heard anything. So I have no news to tell anybody. And even if they tell me, I can't really tell you. That's the problem. Sometimes we're held to secrecy. Yeah, I can't release things until it's time for them to release things. It's just the way it works out. It's not just the bike industry. Everybody does that. All the companies do that. Anytime you see a review of something and it comes out all at the same time, like everybody's review comes out on the same day, That's because they all been waiting as well. You know, they got their products, they did their reviews, they wait until the day of the announcement, and then boom, all of these reviews come out from everybody. So that's how it works. All right, anyways, that's about all I really have for you guys for today. I just wanted to at least report to you guys what's been happening, and let you know I'm still alive. Can't get rid of me that quick. Hey, if you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. I'll talk to you again on another time. Hopefully in the light rather than the dark of here. By the way, I'm using the super night mode on the DJI camera. That's why you can see me a little bit better at least. Talk to you guys next time.